Hey guys, I'm Nidoking, and unfortunately I'm going to be playing Mask of Eternity. Of course, it also says King's Quest up there, but you can ignore that. That has nothing to do with this game. Well, almost nothing. Let's just go ahead and check out the game intro, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Ah, I see we are running a surplus in grain this year. Excellent.
Aye, Your Majesty. 'Tis indeed good tidings for Daventry.
We must begin construction immediately on a new silo.
Aye, sire. Consider it done. King Graham, the magic mirror.
Tell me, what does it reveal?
Woe betide us, sire. A bad omen.
You might notice, every even-numbered King's Quest started with the magic mirror. That's about as close as this game gets to being a King's Quest.
Good morning, Connor.
Morning, Sarah. And how fare you and your good mother?
Oh, about the same. You know Mother.
Aye, I do. But she means well, and...
Wait, Connor! A sudden wind!
Whence came this foul tempest?
Seems kind of unfair, it's just wind.
What's that?
I know not. Stand back!
I'm going to pick up the mysterious thing that fell out of the sky. And even the last main character of a King's Quest game has turned to stone. So, you know, there's not a whole lot of King's Quest here. And also, I'm pretty sure this game came out before most of the stuff that I'm going to be accusing it of ripping off. It's all just a good fun. So, let's just go ahead and get this thing started. Combat difficulty, I'm going to stick with normal. You guys might know I usually like to pick hard, particularly when I've beaten a game before, but I haven't played this one in such a long time, aside from all the test recordings that I've done. I don't want to make this any longer than it has to be. And this is the second loading screen. I've actually preloaded all of the files for Kingdom of Daventry to the hard drive. Otherwise, this would have gone on 20 minutes.
By the virtues! What vile magic has invaded Daventry? And what is this?
It rather conveniently fits in the pocket he doesn't appear to have. Hey, check it out, we got Tooltips. The game actually tells us how to play it. And I'll give a quick tour of the interface while I wait for the other Tooltips to exhaust themselves. Down here we've got my armor rating. Right now, I don't have any armor.
I do not yet possess any protective armor.
Here's my melee attack. Oh, I can move around by hitting the arrow keys. Hooray! I don't have any weapons, but I do have a melee attack value of 10.
I possess my 2 fists to fight.
Hooray. And camera controls. There's the camera controls. It's kind of confusing. And this is my ranged weapon, which I don't have yet, so I can't do any damage with ranged attacks.
I yet carry no ranged weapons.
And then over here, I think this will be a grappling hook. I have no idea what that is, but I've got none of it. And here's where the map is going to appear if I ever get a map. And these slots in the middle are for healing items and stuff that's useful in combat. The red meter is my health, and this meter over here will be green when I get some experience. The number in the middle is my level. I'm still level 1. And yes, a King's Quest game with experience and levels. Check out what happens when I click on this raven, watch that experience meter.
Be gone, Raven! Leave her be! Whither does it fly?
Yeah, I just got half a level for clicking on a raven. And then here's my inventory. All I've got right now is one piece of something mysterious that looks like a mask that Connor can't identify. And I've got no gold. And I can click on things in the screen to interact with them.
I know not the evil which enslaves you, Sarah, but I vow its defeat and the deliverance of your sweet soul.
Sweet soul. I don't think I'm going to do that again. Let's run. That's just too much fun. Let's see what Sarah's got in her house. She's got a tutorial on how to save the game. Yeah, that's going to be really useful later.
Widow Burke, I pledge my life that both you and Sarah will walk our fair land once again.
But you're going to have to do it without this basket of healing mushrooms.
A mushroom with curative properties.
Alright. He has a hard time getting past things sometimes. And here's a defensive potion. I think that increases my defense for a short period. And she's hiding a healing crystal under her bed. And that's really about all we can do in here. If I'm a little low on health, I can drink some soup. Yeah, you guys thought I was just being funny when I made that sound effect earlier? Actually, no, that's about the way the game does things. And there's more healing mushrooms just kind of growing in the middle of nowhere. And the game wants to make sure I know how to jump. You know, Crisscross is good at that. And I can even do a backflip. Now this is all beginning to remind me of something, but I'm not gonna name the Zelda game right now. That would be kinda cruel. More mushrooms. Now granted, it seems like there's a ton of mushrooms here, but that's because there are. And later on, when I actually start fighting enemies, I'll probably be popping them like candy.
Thank heavens, my own dwelling. Although I should check for intruders.
Any intruders? No? Good. Now, as far as I can tell, Connor is supposed to be an artist of some merit, but he hasn't actually painted anything. He's got either blank canvases everywhere. I don't know if those are just compression artifacts or the way the art works, or maybe he actually just paints gradients in monochrome. Some very, very strange shadow effects going on. And then, of course, there's this.
Ah, my dagger.
Yes. Now I can cut things. And my attack has gone up to 15. And we must remember to raid the cookie jar. Let's see. 35 gold pieces. Excellent. If only there were someone around here who hadn't been turned to stone that I could buy things from. Alright. Pretty sure. I don't see any enemies around. There's some bats, but I think they flew inside the mountain here. Hey, it's a troll!
Whence came these foul creatures? This is madness.
Madness? This is Daventry! Now, it sounded like he dropped some gold, but I don't see any gold. Oh, hang on a second. It's under his head. There we go. Of course, one of my favorite targets in this game. Come here. I think I'm too far away. There we go. Yeah, this, you can cut the head off a chicken and it wanders around for a bit before it dies. Kinda like a chicken with its head cut off. There's that raven again.
Oh, Raven, what have you?
Ah,
Whither does it fly?
I was hoping I'd get a level up for that. You know, all I need to do is fight one more enemy, and there's one hiding behind Sarah's house. Check this out. The mountain comes right up to the side of her house there. So it looks like I can't get past. But I can. And I level up. So you might notice the fight controls are basically Diablo style. You click on the thing that you want to die, and he swings his dagger. So now I got melee attack at 20, my armor rating has gone up to 1 without actually putting anything on. And my ranged attack is 2. I imagine it's kind of like Dead Rising, and I can spit on the enemies and do 2 hit points of damage or something. And if I ever do get a ranged weapon, I'll probably have a ranged attack of 3 or something. Oh, chicken! Here, chicken! And there's a troll. Uh-oh. Zombie. I have no idea where these zombies are coming from, but they're that easy to kill. Alright, make sure I haven't lost anything. Look at that face. It's a face only a 90s graphic artist could love. What foul beast is this?
Farmer Sims, even you? I vow to you with every fiber of my being that you shall work your fields once again.
'Cause I'm hungry. I want crops. Need to eat. It's not like these mushrooms just grow any old place. And I can eat this stuff if I really want to. Refill my health. He still makes that weird sound. I think that's him eating, but I don't know.
Your crossbow is no match against this evil power. I shall not stop until you are free to walk once again.
It's kind of a bold declaration. I don't know if he even has any idea that this curse can be reversed. Let's raid some more people's houses.
You shall see the light of day once more, good wife Sims. I swear it.
It's kind of weird. I mean, as far as I can remember, it's always night in Daventry. Let's steal her money.
Under these trying circumstances, I'm sure these good people will understand my present need for their gold.
Yeah, I need to buy nothing.
Under these trying circumstances, I'm sure these good people will understand my present need for their gold.
Because there's a lot of not stone people I can buy stuff from.
Even a poor babe in a cradle. I've got to stop this, to undo this evil.
Oh, footwear.
These leather boots will help me immeasurably.
Check that out, he's actually wearing the boots. But I wouldn't say that they're an immeasurable help, because I can very easily measure it. It was 1 armor point. That's how much these boots are helping you. Hey, it's a building. And suddenly a cross appears right in the doorway as I approach.
Come closer, lad.
Oh, I should probably go closer to wherever that voice is coming from.
Come closer, lad.
Alack, the evil tempest has damaged the church. Now the door is blocked.
Come
Alack.
closer, lad.
Hey, this guy is not completely stone yet. And there's that raven.
Never mind Dante. He just tries to be helpful.
I guess he was kind of helpful. He gave me half a level.
Hello? You're still alive. But 'twould seem only half so.
I am a wizard, lad. A very good one. I knew the vile tempest was approaching and swiftly conjured a countering spell, although, as you can see, 'twasn't enough.
Tell me, good wizard, what was the tempest's nature?
'Twas a magic of darkness. The mask of eternity has suffered a terrible fate. 'Twas destroyed by an evil entity, which has since taken up quarters in the mask's sanctum sanctorum.
The mask of eternity?
Aye, lad. The mask of truth, light, and order. Now it lies in 5 fragments, scattered separately across the land.
5?
Well, 'twas 5, but you now possess 1. That leaves 4.
I? Zounds!
Indeed. Now chaos reigns, and the vile spirits who rule the elements are free to cause mayhem o'er the land. Mortals like you now find themselves trapped within rocks and stones. But you, lad, have been chosen to perform the sacred task of finding the remaining 4 pieces of the Mask of Eternity and returning the mask to its most holy sanctuary. The mask itself, 'twould seem, has chosen you.
I am honored to perform such a noble quest, but where do I begin?
'Tis, my friend, for you to discover. I know no more. I can, however, conjure you a magic map which will aid you in travel throughout the land. Behold!
Hey, it's blank!
I am grateful, sir. My destiny is clear. I shall prevail.
And I leveled up again for putting a map in my pocket. Inventory opens only with the play cursor, blah blah blah.
Forgive my pestering, good wizard. Could you again tell me my quest?
No, I
Well,
don't
then
want
off
to hear it.
with you. Return when you wish to converse further.
Yeah, you can just run away from that guy while he's talking. So, here's my magic map. It's so magic, it shows me only the places I've already been. It would be a lot more useful, I think, if it would show me places I haven't been, but at least this tells me where I still need to go. Like, over here behind the church. That's definitely not what I wanted to do. I'm so used to hitting escape to close the map that I keep forgetting it takes you back to the main menu. I should not enter the graveyard until I'm at least level 5. And if you don't have the tooltips on, it doesn't even tell you that. So, I'm gonna get away before that zombie chases me down. Although, he might still try to catch up with me. Zombies just kinda pop up everywhere. And I figure that's probably enough for the first video. Next time around, we'll find an actual puzzle. And if I manage to get far enough, I may figure out how to solve it. So, catch you guys later.